Welcome back to Southpaw TV. I told y'all Chicago, Illinois is not a boxing city. There will never be a great fighter to come out the city of Chicago. I stand on what I say. Kenneth Sims Jr. is still crying about that loss to Oscar Duarte. The man went on Twitter talking about Chicago, I love you. This is just a small piece of my story. That is cap. This was your entire story. I just go out there and give him my all every time. I thought I edged the fight, but I take my losses like a man. No, you not, bro. The fact that you think you won the fight lets me and you both know that you're not taking the loss like a man. Talking about congratulations, Duarte. I hope we can run it back. Thank you, Golden Boy, for giving me a chance to fulfill my dream.
What your goof ass?
Hey, yo, Kenneth Sims, bro. Hang it up, you are cooked. So what you really saying is that your dream was to fight in the city and lose? That's what you basically saying, bro. I don't think you thought this tweet through. So what you really saying is that your dream was to get beat the hell up in the city. Typical Chicago boxer.
You ain't even like that.
And we know that Devin Haney got the worst fan base in boxing. But the second worst fan base in boxing is the Claressa T-Rex Shields fan base. The majority of Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields fans are men. Grown-ass men who paint their nails. This dude. This is the way on Twitter, aka Mr. Roscoe. Talking about, they said Christina Hammer was supposed to be your toughest fight. They said Savannah Marshall. You walked through both of them like nothing. Now they use it against you. It is funny, LOL, like a female. We all know who the GOAT is.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey yo, mister, this is the way. This is not the way, bro. This is not the way to get attention. But if you paint your nails and you a grown-ass man and you love Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields, this is definitely the way to get some attention.
And that's on my kids.
Misery Love Company. Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields fan base are miserable in my opinion. All up in Laila Ali comment section talk about, yo, when you gonna fight Claressa, knowing damn well Laila Ali is 47 years old.
Southpaw, it don't matter.
Laila Ali posted up a clapback video to Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields and all her fans. This is what you call class. Check it out.
I know you're waiting for an update, so I'm going to give it to you. All right, hold up, because I want to go outside for this. Okay, so I was out of town for 3 weeks. You know, I'm usually on top of my garden, but I was gone. What was I supposed to do? You gotta look at this. It's literally like a jungle in my garden. Look at these cucumbers.
I bet you two things popped into Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields' head as she watched this video. Number one, damn, Laila Ali 47 years old. She walking outside and she is not using a filter.
Shut up.
Her second thought was probably, damn, Laila Ali crib big as hell, grass cut, and she got a garden. I bet you Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields at 47 ain't gonna have a garden.
Trust and believe.
So what did Claressa do? The same thing she always does. Post up a video on Instagram wearing a filter. Then she say, by the way, checks clearing. Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields. Why would you say checks clearing? Checks are supposed to clear. What you expect them to bounce? Imagine posting up a tweet talking about, by the way, checks bouncing.
I know Southpaw TV.
Like I said, Laila Ali got a garden. Miss Claressa T-Rex Shields will never have a garden. And Mr. Tyson Fury finally came to his senses. You seen the man talking about having a trilogy fight with Alexander Usyk. Nobody want to see a trilogy when Usyk beat you twice. Tyson Fury said, quote, I'm never coming back to boxing. I'm way too old. Look at my beard. It's all gray. Boxing is a young man's game. Speaking of Alexander Usyk, Roy Jones Jr. recently became a lost individual. Ever since the man became a lost individual, he been disrespecting Floyd Mayweather. Now the man disrespecting Alexander Usyk. Roy Jones did an interview with Ring Magazine, talking about he would beat Alexander Usyk if he fought the man in his prime.
Cocaine isn't cheap.
Hey yo, Roy Jones Jr., bro, you couldn't even beat Antonio Tarver in your prime. Antonio Tarver beat your head in all 3 times. You know deep down this is true. Alexander Usyk would put you on your back pockets the same way Antonio Tarver did. Stop the damn cap. You are way too old for this. And we all know that muscle men can't fight in boxing. Muscle men can't fight in MMA. If you walking around talking about, yo, I could bench press 315. I could bench press 415. More than likely you are harmless when it comes to fighting. Muscle men want to look tough so they don't gotta be tough. With that being said, Mr. Anthony Yarde, the muscle-bound scrub, the man who David Benavidez is gonna beat the hell out of, did an interview with Najee from Cigar Talk. Riding Shakur Stevenson.
Again, like a Shakur Stevens kind of performance.
He said he wanna beat up David Benavidez and make it look good. He said he wanna have a Shakur Stevens type of performance.
Shakur Stevens kind of performance.
Hey yo, Anthony Yarde, who the hell is Shakur Stevens, bro? I never heard of a boxer named Shakur Stevens. If y'all know who Shakur Stevenson is, type it up in the comment section. Or is Mr. Anthony Yarde just clout chasing off Shakur Stevenson's name? Or trying to clout chase off the man's name? Shakur Stevenson, why did you put up a fire emoji? He did not call you Stevenson, he called you Stevens. What you're really saying is people could disrespect your last name and you're gonna praise them for it. And I think that it's disrespectful to the sport to even talk about this. But the man is making headlines with actual boxers. Jake Paul is talking about fighting AJ. Anthony Joshua, the man who just got knocked out. Even though Anthony Joshua just got knocked out, I think the man could still beat the hell out of Jake Paul. The Wade Concept for Ring Magazine said, quote, I think this is the first time in Jake Paul boxing career that his delusion will lead him to a place that's gonna get him seriously injured. In my opinion, I think this is all WWE. I got a right to my opinion. Who knows if they're really gonna fight? Who knows if Jake Paul fights are real? I'm not saying they fake, I'm just saying I really couldn't tell you what's real and what's not anymore with Mr. Jake Paul. And y'all seen the rumors that Jake Paul is gonna sue anybody claiming that his fights are fake. There will be a lawsuit if you say that Jake Paul fights are fixed. Jake Paul is dead serious about suing anybody who say his fights are fixed. He went out and got Jay-Z and Elon Musk all lawyers. The lawyer came out and said, I've been retained by Mr. Jake Paul to pursue legal redress for the damages he has suffered. If somebody uses a public soapbox to harm him and the sport with lies, there will be consequences. Jake's reputation and value as an athlete will be protected with the full force of the law. I don't think Jake Paul fights are fake. I just think he carefully selects his opponents like a 100-year-old Mike Tyson. And at the end of the day, I don't think this lawsuit is gonna go anywhere. You can't sue somebody for having an opinion. If people want to feel like Jake Paul fights are fake, that's just their opinion. You can't sue somebody for thinking something.
But you need to concentrate.
This is gonna make people speculate even more. Nobody ever gonna want to see a Jake Paul fight after this. This is gonna turn people away from Jake Paul fights because now you really gonna question if they fixed or not.
He's fake.
And shout out to Mr. Najee from Cigar Talk. The man posted this up on IG. It says, rookie ratings, boxing's fresh class of fighters. Andy Cruz, 6-0, 3 knockouts, 45 rounds. He got him as a 79 overall rating. Emiliano Vargas, 15-0, 13 knockouts, 41 rounds, 74 overall rating. Zaquin Moses, aka Mr.
I know Southpaw TV.
4-0, 3 knockouts, 11 rounds, 71 overall rating. Then you got Curmel Moton, 8 wins, no losses, 6 knockouts, 25 rounds, 76 overall rating. Zaquin Moses seen the list. He say 71 laughing emoji. He say, I'll take it, Najee. That just means we got a lot more work to do. Respect to Zaquin for laughing, I guess. He ain't get emotional. He just say he got more work to do. One man who should have been on this list who I did not see was Mr. Abdullah Mason, the very lost individual. I think Abdullah Mason should have been all the way at the bottom of this list.
Southpaw TV, what up, man? I heard you was cooking me. Heard you was cooking me. Heard you was cooking me.
Heard you was cooking me.